Good morning, Cedar Park. It's Tuesday, March 27th, and it's a B-Day.
This morning, find out how you can lead your way to build a positive impact with CPHS's Key Club.
Plus, a doubleheader for both our soccer teams as they continue their championship journeys.
And on today's brief, what the White House is saying about a leaked group chat between senior officials.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast. I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox. Get your popcorn ready because Friday night is a doubleheader with games for both our Timberwolf soccer teams down in Corpus Christi at Buccaneer Stadium. On Tuesday night, the boys came home with a 6-1 win against Harlandale High School for the area championship. The girls took on MacArthur High School in the same round of playoffs and came back with an 8-0 win in the area championship as well. Senior captain Brooke Pack says that there is crazy competition, but she's really excited for the rest of her senior season.
I hope to win state the rest of the season and keep improving and having a good time my last year with these girls. I love these girls. These are good. This is a good team.
The girls will take on McAllen Memorial Friday night at 6 p.m. as a part of their run for the state championship. The Mustangs and the Timberwolves were both first in their district and have a similar record, so it should be a good game. The boys will play Juarez Lincoln Huskies at 8 p.m. on Friday night as well. They're hoping to pack the stands for both games at Buccaneer Stadium, so if you can be there, be there. You won't want to miss it.
Empowering high school students to lead through many projects, CPHS's Key Club provides many opportunities for greater success. Being a student-led organization, Key Club allows students to provide service, build character, and gain leadership within their high school years. It is a great opportunity to help your community and an amazing way to meet new people from your school and other schools. You have to pay a $20 fee upon joining, but after you pay, you are an official member and get a membership card and a packet. Every member has to turn in a total of 5 or more hours per semester, and the meetings are required.
In Key Club, we meet and really we just talk a lot about just different events and service opportunities that are going to be happening, come together for collaboration, and really talk about the big picture. There's an international piece of Key Club as well. So Key Club is well known around the world, and so as an organization, there's always fun topics to talk about what other groups are doing around the world. And so just kind of learn and to come together to do some service together.
To find out more information about Key Club, go to the Clubs and Organization tab on cphs.leanderisd.org.
Coming up, Gus Mountjoy's in the studio with today's headlines in this morning's brief, right after these announcements.
Good morning, Cedar Park, and welcome to this morning's brief. First, the White House is insisting no classified information was shared in a national security group chat and is accusing the media of overhyping the story. The messages show Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth discussing U.S. strikes in Yemen just 2 hours before they happened. The leak happened when National Security Advisor Michael Waltz accidentally added the Atlantic's editor-in-chief to a Signal group chat with top officials. The magazine has released the full transcript after the administration downplayed the leak. Next, U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett is coming under fire after mocking Texas Governor Greg Abbott's use of a wheelchair. Crockett was in Los Angeles for a human rights event when she called Abbott Governor Hot Wheels. This is not the first time someone in high authority has insulted Abbott about his disability. As such, in 2019 and 2020, where a Travis County judge and employees for Empower Texans made similar comments. Finally, the newest Avengers film, Avengers Doomsday, has now begun production. In a video posted on Marvel's social media accounts, Marvel has begun to reveal the cast for the movie, as they showcase actors' chairs including names such as Pedro Pascal, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, and more. The movie is the first Avengers film since Avengers Endgame in 2019, and is set to release on May 1st, 2026. So, are you guys gonna go watch the new Avengers movie?
That's exciting.
I definitely am. I remember when Endgame came out. I loved that
I can't believe
movie.
that was 7 years ago. Like,
That was 7 years ago.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It's the second highest grossing movie of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my
Only
god.
behind
Seven
Avatar.
years.
really refreshing to kind of see like a more modern take on it. I guess part of it is like they probably have to wait so long to make another movie because like the blip like sets the plot like, ahead 5 years.
And
So
because now they've done so many things since then, and that's why like when they showed off like all the chairs with all the names, there's so many. It was
Yeah.
like 20 or something chairs.
It'll also be cool to see Robert Downey Jr. like reprise in a different role than
I think
Iron
that's
Man. It'll be really
You
refreshing.
know, it goes from the first main Marvel movie as like the hero to now he's
Yeah.
the villain. I think
Right.
that's so interesting.
That's so weird.
I'm so excited.
I saw one TikTok that was like his daughter, and it was like, imagine she's like seeing her dad, and it looks like her dad, but it's like this like villain guy who's like trying to like kill him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really weird.
But it'll be good.
It'll be good.
So, well, thanks, Gus. We'll be right back with an all-new T-Wolf Spotlight with Austin Makaborski with Senior Class President Justin Khedivi right after this break.
Morning, Cedar Park High School. I'm Austin Makaborski. I'm here today with Senior Class President Justin Khedivi. So how are you doing today, Justin?
Doing pretty good, Austin.
Good to hear, good to hear. And I was just wanting to ask you about some questions because I know you're doing Senior Assassin. Could you just inform the people a little bit about that for those who don't know what it is?
So Senior Assassin's like a big battle royale game that's going on where people get in teams of 3 to 5 and they have a target team which they need to get every single week. And they go through these different methods and they need to spray them with a water gun. It's just a really fun event, see what people could come up with.
Yeah, and I'm actually playing in that too, so it's been stressful and a lot of fun. You know, I'm being hunted down and
For
stuff.
sure,
It's
yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I just had a couple questions. Like, what was the biggest, I guess, challenge in setting everything up, if it was one?
So we had to get like a good baseline of rules that could apply to like a lot of things. So we did our research about other schools' Senior Assassins and also last year's rules. But we also added a few tweaks here and there just so it'd be more applicable to our rules and how me and Ada would like to run it.
Perfect. Yeah, because I heard it like changes every year with
It does,
depending on who runs it. Sweet. Now, have you seen anything creative or unexpected from these teams so far? And if so, like, what would it be?
So far, I think the best kill that I've seen someone get is they waited in someone's workplace. Since you're not allowed to kill someone on the clock, but they went before that person clocked in, and before they walked into the store, they ran out of the store and shot them.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that was a really smart idea. Good way to get a kill.
I agree. You gotta be wary at work for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, are there any? You can choose your team names, and a lot of people like to do puns and stuff.
yeah.
Was there any that stood out to you that you thought was funny or that you liked the most?
There were a lot. There's a lot of people that are kind of pushing the limits because they know it's not a school sponsor event, but I can't say one in particular, but I would have to say Kanye West actually. Kanye West. That was a pretty good one.
I like that too. And then, what advice would you give to those playing to stay in the game as long as possible?
Definitely have your Snap location off. Don't tell people your addresses, and honestly, like be smart. Like whenever you get home, like go into the garage, then close the garage, because I've seen a few people get out that way, and just always be watching your back, have people looking out for you too.
Perfect. And now, I know you're running the game, but if you, instead of running it, if you were actually playing, how would you survive, or what would your strategies be?
I would definitely be a lot more paranoid, and also going to work, that would be a huge issue. But to eliminate someone, something I would do, I would get like a friend or a sibling, and I'd have them go knock on someone's door to pretend to be selling something. And when they open the door, I'd pop around the corner and shoot them.
I might have to use that one.
That's definitely a good one to use.
That's really good, actually. And now, with everything you've learned so far about this event and organizing it, would you ever organize something similar in the future?
To this scale, honestly, no. It's a lot to deal with my personal life and also school activities and sports.
Yeah.
It's a really fun event, but at the end of the day, like, we have lives outside of this, and it's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, but no regrets, though?
No regrets.
Perfect. And is there any final messages to the competitors?
Don't do anything illegal and don't get caught.
Perfect. Well, that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. With CPHS News reporting for the Wolfcast, I'm Austin Makaborski. Back to the desk.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Eric Zelitis here to help you pay for college with an all-new scholarship of the week. This week's scholarship is the Success Beyond Borders Scholarship. This scholarship is available to any high school senior with a GPA of at least 3. After only writing a 500-word essay, you could win up to $1,000, and you can apply at their page at bold.org/scholarship/successbeyondborders. The deadline to submit entry is April 15th. To apply or learn more about the Success Beyond Borders Scholarship, check out a link of the application on our Instagram at CPHS News. Join us next week for another scholarship that might be the one for you. With CPHS News, I'm Eric Zelitis. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Eric. And that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking the time to join us during your day.
You can catch anything. You can find more stories and content on our XCC board TikTok at CPHS News.
Catch tomorrow's show for a spotlight on Dell's finest high school intern. With CPHS News, I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox. For to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a thriving Thursday, Cedar Park.